Is this on? It says it's on. Alright, whatever. So, there was no video scheduled this morning. There was no videos recorded. So I was like, this is the perfect time to go live and answer some questions. So, I have about 3 questions that a few people asked me, and I'm just gonna go through those real quick. And if someone else shows up to the live, if you have any questions, let me know. If you're on the replay and you're watching this, let me know. I'm also looking at my phone right now because that's where the questions are. And yeah, hopefully I can show up again and do this. I am planning on doing more lives. It's something that I want to do, but it's honestly just like not my favorite thing to do, you know? Okay, so let's get into the questions. First question is, what are your thoughts on the benefits of using shorts, which are the videos that's like under 1 minute? So my thoughts on shorts is they're honestly just like not my favorite. The benefits of using them, they do get attention, obviously because they're like short videos. But my thing about shorts is I just think that they don't usually convert into anything, and they're usually just there to get attention. So benefits are they get attention, they're very short, very easy to make to some people, and you can create a lot in possibly a short period of time. But other than that, definitely not my favorite, you know, form of video. Okay, next question is how to understand and identify the most effective SEO strategy for your business. Imagine I was tasked to get her sales on YouTube in the next 30 days. What would that look like? Okay, so for this, I actually pulled up the exact sort of like roadmap that I give my clients. It is a document, and it basically tells them what to do. So basically what I do is I do either done for you services or I do one-to-one coaching. But it all takes people through the exact process, right? So that process starts with understanding who you are first and foremost, and also sort of like what you're actually going to be selling to people. And then from there, what you're going to do is you're going to create sort of like a messaging map. So that's figuring out what your people or the people that you want to sell to, what they're thinking and feeling and doing currently right now. And then with that information, what you're going to do is then do your SEO research. And let me share the document. This is my first time going live on this app. I'm using Riverside right now. So interesting. Okay, so this is like a 3-month plan, but for the first 30 days, and this is for somebody with like an existing YouTube channel or existing offer, they have optional pre-work. And then, okay, so month 1, this is basically what you're going to be doing first month when you're getting on YouTube. So first thing is what I call setting your channel up for success. So making sure everything is like linked properly, knowing exactly how it works. Most of the people that come to me, they have no idea how YouTube works. So week 1 is usually just explaining to them, okay, this is how YouTube works. This is what you're going to do. Adding your links and such all across your channel so they're easy to find. The next thing is strategy and direction. So like I said, you're going to do your YouTube strategy. So building out your messaging map, and then figuring out what people are thinking, feeling, and doing. And then from there, you're going to do your keyword research. And then after you're doing your keyword research, it's like creating content from that keyword research, creating playlists, and then week 3 to 4, you know, taking those content ideas, scripting them, and filming them, and hopefully by month 2, you would have started posting videos. I always recommend that you batch create because it saves a lot of time, one, and then you don't have to worry about it for a few weeks. So for example, like right now, I'm doing a live because I didn't batch create anything, which is cool, but yeah. All right, so let me stop sharing this. I'm trying not to press any buttons over here. That's gonna X out this whole thing. Okay, and then the last question is, what motivates me or what keeps me focused navigating the mean digital streets of YouTube? And do I use the same tactics in real life? What motivates me to stay on YouTube? I mean, I think honestly, right now, it's just like, it's honestly a habit. So I've been posting consistently on YouTube for, I want to say the last, I want to say 2 years. Maybe it's been that long. So one, it's a habit. Two, I feel like it's the least that I can do because YouTube is my marketing. I'm not really active on like other platforms. I don't post on other platforms. YouTube is my main one. So in my head, it's like the least that I can do. And then also, I do have like a deeply rooted belief that everyone should, you know, basically tell their story online, and everybody should be creating videos because I think everybody's story honestly deserves to be heard. That includes mine. So that is like sort of like the basis of everything I do. So helping people tell their story on YouTube and in long form content. So yeah, that was me answering the questions that I had. Next week, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do another live stream. The live stream next week is going to be an editing workshop. I actually don't think I'll be batch recording sort of like any content this month. But yeah, if you're here, thank you for watching, and I will